Here's a quick how-to on anonymizing DICOM data. What you need is a DICOM anonymizer, and an easy one to find is DICOM Cleaner. So if you search for that, you'll see a link to Pixelmed Publishing DICOM Cleaner. So if you just click on that and click through, you'll get to the website, and if you scroll down, you'll find the downloads at the bottom of the page. So we've got a Mac OS executable, and that requires Java, a Windows that requires Java, and a Windows executable that does not require Java to be installed. So that's the easiest one to use if you've got Windows. Just click on that, download the zip file, extract all, and this is what you get, these files here, and you just double click on DICOM Cleaner. DICOM Cleaner will load up, and this interface is the same for Mac as well. You start off by importing a patient, and I'm going to do one that I know has an ultrasound, so I can show you how to anonymize ultrasound images or any image that has burned in patient data. It's obviously been anonymized already, and what you can do is just click random to get random patient data. So all your cases will have different names. They won't all be bunged in the same folder on your DICOM viewer, or you can add your own name here. So I'm just going to put case 001 here. Once you've done that, you just press clean. Of course, select all the ones you need here, but then press clean, and that will send it off over to this pane here where it's been cleaned. That's cleaning all the metadata, so all the patient information that's not burned into the images. But of course, ultrasounds, fluoroscopy dose reports, and old CT dose reports have burned in patient data, so you need to anonymize it this way. So I'll click on the ultrasound. If, say, this was a fluoroscopy, I wouldn't want to go through the whole lot because it's often just the last one, the dose report, that has the patient data in, so I'd just click the last one. But for ultrasound, I know it's all got patient data burned in, so I'm going to select the whole lot, and I'm going to click blackout. And then I'm just going to have to show you the data, the study. If I right click and drag, I'll create a box, and if I click apply all and save, it will apply that blackout to that area. Anything in that box will be blacked out. But what you've got to remember here is it will stop as soon as it gets to an image that isn't the same size or have the same properties as the one you just blacked out. So hopefully it's done all the images, but you need to check that by clicking blackout again and going through, just cycling through with the next button. So as soon as it gets to a panoramic image or a split screen image or anything like that that's slightly different, it will stop. So you will need to then just right click and drag and apply all again, and then if it gets to another image that's different, it will stop again. So you need to check again and just click through until you get all the way through to the end without seeing any patient data, and that's what's happened there. That's all been done. So I can then export it, so I need to unselect that and just select the whole patient because that's what I want to export, and I'll click the export button here. So if I go, I can just let's delete that. Anyway, I've made a folder already here, so I'll just choose that one there and export it to that folder. You can create a new folder in that box anyway, and you can export to any folder you want, really. Just choose your folder structure however you please. That's been exported to clean 001, and once that's done, I no longer need this cluttering up my screen here. I can just purge them all. I tend to do one patient at a time. You can do more than one here, but it gets a little bit confusing and you tend to forget where you're up to. So once that's been purged, I can just import and start a new one, exactly the same process. So that's it, how to anonymize DICOM data. There are other tools available, but I'd suggest getting started with DICOM Cleaner.